Okay. Got another email, by the way, buddy.
Oh, another one. That's
Yeah.
great.
Well, not in the mail this time. It was an email about wanting to do a meeting and all that, right? I kind of told you about that already. But they want to do it over the phone instead. I guess most corporate's really busy.
Yeah. Is it going to be Chris or is it going to be one of his underlings? That's the question.
Don't know if it will be Chris. They just gave me a number to call in about 2-3 minutes. About.
What are we going to do?
What do you mean?
It could go bad. That's just all I'm saying.
I mean, maybe. It could go bad.
I guess it's worth it for everything we want to work for, right? This is the first opportunity we'd actually have to make something.
And make more than minimum wage.
Way more than just living, huh?
Yeah. You sure you want to do it? You sure you want to buy them? With this, you can go back to college and get your master's.
Something's telling me that I owe it to them. I mean, they're the only reason I would get that money. Besides, I think they will be the reason this takes off. They can push any new animatronic they want, but at the end of the day, they don't have a personality. And the sales prove themselves. If we own them, well,
Yeah,
they're not going to be taken away.
I guess you're
You
right.
Gonna call them?
It's been about 2 minutes. Sure, let's do that.
All right.
If we get fired, it's your fault.
Yeah, I totally blame me.
Yep.
Not the man who stole my line of code.
Exactly.
Hello.
Hey, Jake?
Yes.
Sorry, we were called. We were told to call this number at this time.
Oh yeah. And which one are you, Davis or John? Is that your names?
I'm Davis, and my employee is John. Yes.
Hello.
All right. Hello. So, how are things going on at your location?
Good.
Good. Well, there is one bad thing in particular. It has come to my attention that there has been, how do I say this, a line of code stolen. And I was wondering if you knew anything about it.
Actually, we should be asking you that question.
How do you mean?
John?
A visit from the CEO, Chris Afton, came to our restaurant a few times, and while I am on breaks, I practice my programming. And since I was very inspired by William's work in his beginning,
Inspired.
inspired, I took it upon myself to start writing codes for myself, walking animations, talking animations, and improv skills of the like. It came to my attention one of my floppy disks was taken, and the piece of code was written into your new animatronics, Foxy, Chica, Freddy, and Bonnie, and especially in the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very provable that it is my line of code. I've had it with me and made since, I don't know, 2 years ago. And it's being mass produced in factories now to your animatronics. And your CEO took it from me. And that is very, very disappointing for me. That's why we sent the emails. That's why we have tried this hard to get this resolved before we have to take it, well, further than just a civil complaint.
Well, how would you know Mr. Afton took it? He's a good man. He wouldn't do that.
Because it's the exact line of code that John written out.
Because he took my floppy disk.
And how are you sure about that?
We have him on camera taking my floppy disk. With my name on it, copying it, putting it back, and leaving the restaurant in a quick hurry. He didn't even say goodbye to us that day.
Not really.
He left in a hurry after seeing my code. And it's not the first time he's looked over my shoulder to see what I'm doing. And while I am an employee of, well, Freddy Fazbear Entertainment, nothing that I do outside of this restaurant is, well, acceptable until your fair use clause. I can work on anything I want. This is just straight up theft. That's provable.
all we're asking for is some form of compensation for the work.
No, screw this guy. He came insulting
Sean?
me.
A form of compensation.
I don't know what you want me to do. He told me something very different. He said that you took it.
I didn't take anything. The only lines of
Sean?
codes that were written by William, and those
Sean?
codes were
Sean,
The
we
thing
have
is,
the
we have evidence.
we have the evidence to prove that, and we are willing to take it to a court of law if we are not compensated fairly for it.
And what if the company doesn't?
We will take it to a court of law.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just trying to do my job.
Then send it up to corporate, okay?
All right.
So I guess we can call him back later.
I guess.
Well, that's just great. Just a weasel and a thief. At least his dad had common respect to not steal my ideas.
Yes.
That is low.
John, I don't think screaming
No.
about it is gonna...
No. Chris can't just do whatever he wants. He can't steal other people's work and write his name on it like his dad did.
Okay. I get it, man.
No, it's ridiculous.
No, I said I get it. Right? It's just that in situations like this, we can't really explode.
Explode. He's going around telling people that I stole his line of code.
I
He's
get
not
it!
even a programmer.
We need to play our cards right here, John.
Wish he'd never became CEO.
It wasn't our choice.
It's never anyone's choice. It's almost like it was born into royalty for it. That isn't fair. You know, it was his dad that pushed me to keep doing these locking animation codes. It was his dad that told me to keep going for it. Maybe there would be a bigger job in the company one day. But that is thievery. And he's just going to keep pushing it down. If we have to take it to court, my God, who knows how much they'll sweat us out with lawyers.
I know. I think they'd rather avoid that. $30,000 is cheaper than hiring a bunch of lawyers.
They make that a month here, just at this location.
Yeah.
And we're not their successful brand.
Yep. I'm aware.
And $30,000, is it even enough?
$30,000 is more than enough to cover the expenses at this location, as well as buying the true animatronics and their rights to views. Yes, John, I've researched this. 15 is gonna be barely, but
And what if it happens again?
they steal your code again?
What happens if we don't catch it?
Guess you gotta eat it. I never said it was a good thing, John.
Well, it's not a good thing. It's everything I've ever worked for.
No, I get that, okay? Look, I think my phone's ringing. Do you want to go back and get it, or do you want to...
Just, you talk to him.
Alright, man. Hey.
Hey,
Alright. What's the deal, then?
I will try to see if it can get back to you, but I don't know. I'll try and do my best because things apparently people are being told many different things and a bunch of rumors are going around and it's a little confusing over here right now. So I'll try my best to get it back
Okay.
and
Okay.
I'll just see what I can do from this point. Is that okay?
That's fine with me. All right?
All right. If you need anything else, you know my number.
One other thing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. End of the week.
What about the end of the week?
End of the week. Or I will press charges.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Good day.
See ya. Hey, buddy. What's going on?
You know, the next thing they'll do if they fire us is take these two.
What do you mean take them?
Chris isn't dumb. These aren't acting like they're supposed to.
Yeah, that's a bit obvious.
And then they'll manufacture them, and anything that made them special will be taken away. Just another cog in the wheel. What did he say?
I said that I want an answer by the end of the week.
Let me guess, they don't want to compensate us for anything.
Apparently a lot of stuff's happening behind the scenes that we don't know about. Maybe it's Chris. Maybe it's everyone yelling at Chris about stealing the line of code. Or, I don't know. It's corporate. I don't know what's happening up there.
Well, whatever happens, I guess happens, right?
Yeah, I guess.
God, it's so sad to hear you guys talk.
Really, really sad. Like, I feel like we could watch a soap opera during this time, and it would be the exact same thing.
We may lose our jobs. That means you guys lose too, guys.
Means you guys might go away.
We have thought about this, yes.
Very much so.
Honestly, it's very weird. We used to, well, companies should pay people for stuff like this,
Companies
not
changed.
punish them. Oh, it shouldn't be that way. Creativity should never die out.
Buddy, hey. You wanna go out, get a couple beers maybe?
Anything to forget today.
Alright, we'll go over to Petey's.
But Petey's is another pizza bar. What are you doing?
We don't serve alcohol here.
Yeah, Petey's is a bar and grill still.
Also, we're lucky that we're allowed in Petey's after your little stunt.
Yeah, he's still angry. Still upcharges us. But can't deny a good beer.
Yeah.
And you two just stay on stage. Don't cause any trouble, alright?
We won't.
Alright, great. Hey. I know we've been, like, shoved down, beaten, and pretty much denied a lot, but, look, I'm pretty sure we can win this one, alright?
We got evidence that he did it.
Exactly, right? We can get compensation for our work. Well, mainly your work, but...
At this point, I wouldn't be doing it on the clock or off the clock if I didn't have the time or if I was here. The only reason I started that was to become a better programmer.
I know, man. Let's get a drink.